Hello, race fans. Welcome to Symmons Plains, Tasmania, for what promised to be a thrilling day of Supercars action. The clouds gathered, and with rain predicted just in time for practice, the track conditions got interesting. With Tim Slade and Jimmy Golding in the mix, the team was ready for the challenge. As the rain came down, the team got ready for practice. The tires were smoky and the track was slick, but everyone stayed focused and ready to go. Qualifying kicked off, and Tim Slade grabbed P1 in the middle section. Plenty of cheers from the boys as they celebrated a job well done.
Pretty intense session, so yeah, happy to come out in top 10. Obviously sprint race, so you need to be up front to go any good here, and yeah, we did it, so see how we go in the race.
The big show was about to kick off. The rain cleared, and the boys got to work, preparing the cars for the race. Final checks, a few last tweaks. Everything was set. The drivers hopped in, engines fired up, and it was time for the SuperSprint race here in Tassie.
Through turn 6. So we always say lively exchange in the opening bit was probably a bit calmer than I expected.
Stolen the words from me, I was about to say exactly that. But relative to some other opening laps at Symmons Plains over the years, it's been a pretty decent one. So keeping an eye on Mostert here, because his speed at the moment sitting in 4th position is very, very strong.
With the race done and dusted, it's time to check in with the boys. Let's hear their thoughts on how it all went down.
Not a bad day for me here at Tassie. Yeah, practice yesterday was average. I feel as though we learned a bit with the car though. It was quite different today. First practice session today was wet. So yeah, we didn't really get a proper read on the changes overnight until qualifying. The car was really, really good in quali. Unfortunately, we just didn't have a new set for the third part. So yeah, we dropped down the order a little bit, but yeah, super promising that the car had as much speed as it did. The race, yeah, was pretty uneventful. Had a bit of a clutch issue at the start, but only lost one spot, and then yeah, just round and round and had half reasonable pace, finished P8. But yeah, definitely some stuff that we can work on for tomorrow. Jimmy?
My day not as good as yours, mate, but yeah, about time, you reckon. So yeah, didn't quite get it right today. Qualifying wasn't too bad in P10 there. Still lacking a little bit to Tim's pace in qualifying trim, and then in the race got a pretty good start, and then we probably, yeah, I mean, we settled in, we were all right at the start, and then yeah, we started losing a bit of pace, just struggling with the rear of the car, but then we also had a couple of gearbox issues as well, so it was changing up from first straight to third a couple of times, and then even getting into neutral, so didn't help our case, but yeah, still got to work on the race car for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, same format as today. Practice, knockout qualifying, and yeah, it's just rinse and repeat again tomorrow. The weather, I think, looks a lot clearer. I think, you know, the rain has been through, so yeah, I think it should be a little bit easier to manage with the weather looking a bit clearer.